Today is April 19th, and the MLB season is in full swing. Between the Bases starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to an episode of Between the Bases podcast. It's a great week in baseball this week, but let's get into it first. I'm here with Hawk. Mo is on vacation. Hawk, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Noak? My
I'm doing
Messies are playing
amazing.
well. My Messies are
Yankees.
playing. My Messies are playing well, so it's obviously feels good. Not 10 out of the past 13, but Yankee. So feeling good.
Yankees are tied for the best record in the league. I couldn't be more happier. They had a little bit of a down week. Nick Birdie just got rumored that he's on the IL. That's bad news. Yankees getting hurt, the thin bullpen. But let's start. Well, we start with your New York Mets. Let's start with your New York Mets. They just unveiled their City Connects today. Rate them out of 10.
I'll give them a solid 6. I know they've been getting negative rap in the MLB world and on Twitter on X. I'm sorry, but honestly, they're not so bad. They're a little bland. I wish they would have incorporated a little more purple. It's a little grayish, but at least they're out there not. They're at least they're not out there looking like Grimace. That's the bright side. It's a little bland, but I don't hate it.
All right, so here's my opinion on it. Obviously, I'm not a Mets fan, so I think if this was like a jersey for the Yankees, we'll be sitting here and saying pretty decent jersey. I just
Oh
don't
yeah,
think.
it most definitely suits the Yankees better than it does the Mets.
I don't think what the Mets are trying to represent, like, oh, New York's a heart. It's gritty city. Yeah, we play like concrete. There's tall buildings here. When you think of New York, you don't think of the Mets. The New York that you're representing is the Yankee type of New York. The New York that you have to represent is, yeah, we live off. It's not. It's still a city, but it's more in the country, as so to say. You have the Long Island, Queens. You're not Manhattan in the Bronx, and that's where I think where you're representing the jerseys fit Manhattan and the Bronx more than it fits Queens and Long Island.
I think it would be a lot tougher if it said Queens on it. Again, in New York, it's a split city. I think it should have said Queens instead of New York or NYC. But overall, it's just a meh jersey. I mean, City Connects, they started off hot in my opinion. At the first year, they were releasing banger after banger after banger. The Diamondbacks, then the Padres, then the White Sox, and now it's just like at the best, it's eh. Like they've really fallen off.
And this is why I'm really happy the Yankees will never get a City Connect
Are
because
they never
we're
getting a City Connect? Is that true?
no us and the Oakland A's, the richest team and the poorest team, will never get a City Connect because the A's are too poor and the Yankees don't like to have fun, as I like to say.
Honestly, fair enough. But someone that needs some players that have been having some fun are these Metsies of the past week. The young guys have infused this team with energy, and we swept another young team, the Pirates. So feeling good.
All right, so you came on earlier. I think it was maybe February. It was before spring training started, and you told me that you should believe in this Mets team. The Mets had a great offense because they put a team together that can win. They put a team together that they might not have the biggest names on there. They might not have the biggest stars, but they can win. They can go at you and win you a baseball game. That's really important in the sport of baseball. Obviously, that's what you play for. What
And that is exactly, yeah. Go on.
So over the past since opening day, the Mets haven't played a team under 500, and they're sitting at a record right now over 500. What has surprised you most about this Mets team?
I think there's been two major surprises. One major surprise on this Mets team is that despite all of our best players not playing well, we are still winning, and that is made on offense. Not playing well, we are still winning, and that is mainly due to Tyrone Taylor. So Brandon Nimmo right now is batting 203 with a 713 OPS. Brandon Nimmo is one of our best players. Francisco Lindor, who is probably our second best player behind Pete Alonso, is batting 145 with a 76 OPS roughly. Um, and the Mets are still winning games. That is largely in part to Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor right now is batting 341 with an 841 OPS. And just on Wednesday, when the Mets finished off the sweep against the Pirates, the Mets were down 1-0. Tyrone Taylor went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. That is gritty baseball. Lindor only got 1 hit. Alonso went over. And it is the guy, it is not our main player stepping up. Harrison Bader hit a home run. Francisco Alvarez, who got off to a smoking hot start, has slumped of late. Although Alonso's probably our only good player who's playing well right now. It is guys like Tyrone Taylor, and of course there's others, but I would say Tyrone Taylor is probably the biggest example of that. The reason why the Mets are playing so well right now, because when your best players aren't playing so well, you don't typically win 10 out of 13.
All
And the
right.
second
Oh,
and the
you
second
gotta
reason
go on.
why second reason the Mets are playing so well is Reed Garrett. Reed Garrett is a have you ever heard of Reed Garrett, Noak?
I mean, I have now because he hasn't like let up a run the whole year.
Exactly. He has the highest strikeout rate in all of MLB among relievers. He's pitched 9 innings this year. No runs are allowed. .8 WHIP. 17 strikeouts in 8.2 innings pitched. He has been nasty. The Mets threw him in there the first few times as our mop-up man. Now he has won the Mets 3 games. It is crazy, and those are 2 reasons that the Mets are on top, despite the fact that a lot of their best players are not playing well.
Uh, okay, so I'll go now and I'll say about my piece about the New York Yankees because who doesn't love talking about the New York Yankees? That's what we're here for. The New York Yankees, they came out hot. We haven't really done a podcast since the Houston Astros series, but we're here now and they just played the Guardians and now the Blue Jays and they were riding high. Sunday's game, about to sweep. They blew the game Sunday. Yeah, Monday night's game, they couldn't hit. Tuesday night they couldn't hit. And then Wednesday, they couldn't hit all game. Then the ninth inning, you got the big boy, Aaron Judge, delivering. And I think with this New York Yankees team, and I'm about to ask you about Aaron Judge because obviously he's the big problem here. But with this New York Yankee team, it felt like last year, if Aaron Judge was down, the Yankees team was down. But this team, they have heart. They have Juan Soto. Let's not forget. They have Anthony Volpe, who's been, if not the one of, if not the best shortstops this year. What has surprised you most about this Yankee team, and what can you expect from Aaron Judge down the stretch?
I think it's just who you just noted, Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe. Regardless, he has been an absolute star to start off this year, and I know Yankee fans obviously love him. He was a top prospect, but I don't think anyone could have said that they were expecting such a hot start for Anthony Volpe. 324 average, 410 on base percentage, 881 OPS. He just looks comfortable out there. He's a star out there. While Aaron Judge is struggling, he is taking his spot with 946 OPS. He's stealing bases. He looks comfortable on the field, which is remarkable for a second year player. And just got a cup of coffee in the big leagues last year. So I think Anthony Volpe, just one of the young guys, bringing energy to this team, is really one of the reasons why. Is really one of the main reasons why the Yankees are playing so well. He has really surprised me. Of course, Juan Soto's playing great, but is that such a surprise? I don't think that's such a surprise to any of us. And Aaron Judge, of course, has not played his best baseball up to this point, but I think we're going to start seeing resurgence from Aaron Judge. He's too good not to he's too good to play this bad. Even right now, while he's batting 180, he's a 330 on base percentage. He's walking a ridiculous amount of the time. He's a 710 OPS. His slugging percentage isn't that bad. Like balls will start falling for him. And he'll every player goes through slumps, and I believe it's the same thing with not to talk too much about the Mets. I believe it's the same thing with Francisco Lindor right now. Francisco Lindor, if you watch the games, is smoking the ball. The ball is just not falling for him, and that happens. And he is bad luck right now. Francisco Lindor's BABIP is 156. That is just not normal. Your BABIP will eventually even out. Judge, I think eventually everything will even out for him. He's just in a slump right now. His BABIP is 213. He's hitting the ball hard 48% of the time. That's 10% above the average. Balls will start falling for him, and even if he's in a slight slump, he will resurge.
All right, another Yankee related news. Yankees legendary announcer John Sterling just retired. I know I've gotten a chance to listen to him a bunch of times, because I'm a Yankee fan, and there's nothing more than it is high, it is far, it is gone. And I know as a Mets fan, you might not have the chance to hear him a lot, but do you have a favorite call? And I'll give you my favorite calls of John Sterling after.
I don't have one favorite call of John Sterling in particular. Honestly, I did not listen to him enough. I listened to John Sterling a little bit, and honestly, I mean, I'm a little spoiled from the Mets announcers who are some of the best out there, and John Sterling was very interesting to listen to. Um, his the funniest calls were when he thought it was, or when he thinks it's a home run and it's completely not. Those were the funniest things to listen to, and honestly the most annoying as a fan, but it's funny regardless. I don't really have a favorite call of his, but massive respect for him. And I did not know he worked for the Braves before he worked for the Yankees. I never knew that, but apparently he did. I
All
like that.
right. So I'm about to play my favorite John Sterling home run calls. I don't know if you can hear this, but let's go. Let's start off. Yeah, I forgot to turn the volume on.
Right field, it is high, it is far, it is gone. El Marciano. He's my favorite Martian. Jason Dominguez homers to right center, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead.
I don't know
He's
how
my
well you heard
favorite.
that. I don't
He's
know how
my
well you.
favorite Martian.
I don't know how well you guys heard that one. Oh, here's another one.
And the pitch hit in the air down the left field line toward the wall. It's gone. It went over the high wall. Juan Soto's first home run as a Yankee. A fly ball down the left field line. There is a Soto photo. A home run in the left field seats. He's wonderful, marvelous. And the Yankees have now taken a 4-3 lead.
I got two
I
more for
think
you.
you have. I think you have slight recency bias there.
I got
With
two more. I got two more, and these are old Yankees. One of them I don't think you guys have ever heard of. And let's see if I can find him. Frenchie Goder. Here's one of them. This way you might have known. He was this guy's name. We'll see in a second.
Oh, Starlin Castro. Starlight, star bright. Starlin just hit one with all his might.
You think I don't know who Starlin Castro is?
Oh, this is an honorable mention. This is not my favorite of all time, but this is an honorable mention, and I'll go to my favorite one.
Wait, one second.
Swung on and drilled to deep left center. It is high. It is far. It is gone. His first Yankee home run. A 2-run blast to left center. Aaron's the judge, but Brandon's the jury. He hits a 2-run blast to left center. And the Yankees take a 4-1.
That was obviously Brandon Jury. He's been around the league a couple times. I'm gonna
He was
find.
the Mets bench warmer legend. But do you not think I remember 2017, 2018 Starlin Castro? He was a stud.
This is the dawning of the age of Gregorius. That's Didi Gregorius. That's not who I'm gonna go with yet. I gotta find this guy. Oh, here he is. This is a guy I guarantee you've never heard of him. He was a Yankee legend 2021, and then he tore his hamstring. He's been on the Twins, the White Sox, the Red Sox. Let's see if you can guess who this is.
And he hits a high drive to right. Back goes Arena. That ball is gone. Ryan Lamar homers into the right field seats. Oh, that Ryan Lamar hit it far into the right field seats. Flying Ryan coming home.
Ryan Lamar? That's crazy.
You've heard of Ryan Lamar?
Of course I have.
Ryan Lamar hit it far.
He was good on the White Sox, I think. He was decent there, I think. Let me look it up.
Let's play a game. As a Mets fan, I'm gonna give you a John Sterling home run call. I'm gonna say it myself, and you're gonna have to guess who it is. Ready?
Let's hear it.
Should I go hard mode on you?
Start off easy. Start off
Let's
easy.
start easy. Al's buries it.
Wait. Repeat yourself.
Okay, I'll start from as if it's gone. And the pitch is swung on in the air deep to left center. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. Blank Al's buries it.
I genuinely have no clue. Owls buries it.
Yeah, Al's buries it.
Oh, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
I didn't. I didn't think of it, but okay. That was should have figured that one out easier.
Oh, I'm just wild about Harry.
Bader.
Yeah, it's Harry Bader. Oof. I want to
Met
go.
legend.
You know what? You're not gonna know who this guy is because it's Chris Gittens. I'm just gonna put it out there, but I really want to go Chris Gittens here. Oh yes, indeedy. Gregorius makes Yankee fans euphorious. This is the dawning of the age of Gregorius. That was an easy one.
What in the world? John Sterling was one of a kind. I will say that.
Okay, ready? Here's another one. He's Ralph. Kinda.
Ralph Kiner.
Yeah.
Mets announcing legend, by the way.
Who? Here's the second part of the call in case you can't guess the first part. Isaiah, a player.
Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Yeah, because he's related to Kiner.
Is he really related to Ralph Kiner?
Yeah, he's related to Ralph Kiner Falefa.
That is crazy. Ralph Kiner.
That's the last one. People say that this is the best one of all time.
The 2-1. Swung on. There goes the left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Over the bleachers. Oh, what a shot by A-Rod. A high bullet that soared out into the Queen's night. An A-bomb from A-Rod.
An A-bomb for A-Rod. Or Bernie goes boom. Burn, baby, burn. All right. Our last topic of today, and enough for John Sterling. Our last topic of today. Speaking of old Yankees, Al Leiter, his son, made his major league debut yesterday. Got absolutely blown up. What can we expect down the line from Jack Leiter?
Honestly, I don't really get why the Rangers called him up. If I'm gonna be completely honest,
it's because Kobe Bradford got hurt.
No, I'm saying why him over anyone else. He has been terrible in minor league ball. He had a 5 ERA last year, and Jack Leiter is just not ready for the major leagues. It's as simple as that. Jack Leiter I think has fallen out of the top 100 prospects, and last year for Double-A Frisco, he had a 5. In 2022 for Double-A Frisco, he had a 5.4 ERA, 5.5 ERA. 2023, he had a 5 ERA for Double-A and 8 ERA for Triple-A. And this year, made 2 starts, was not bad, won 14 innings, and had a 3.77 ERA. By no means is Jack Leiter ready for MLB ball. That is a guy who just had a 5 ERA back-to-back years in Double-A. He is not ready for Major League Ball, and honestly, I expect him to get sent back down to the minors rather soon. I do not think he's ready for Major League play. Is he exciting? Yes. Is it fun that he's the son of Al Leiter? Of course, but he is not ready for Major League Ball, and it is abundantly clear from him getting rocked for 3 2/3, 7 runs, only 3 strikeouts and 3 walks allowed. His whip is like 3. He is not ready for Major League Ball. I hope he could change in my opinion, but it's just unlikely.
Yeah, I think it's going to do it today because we got a very exciting episode we're about to film coming out Sunday morning. Make sure you catch the premiere of NFL Mock Drafts here. I think we're going to do it at 9 o'clock in the morning on Between the Bases, rare football episode. We'll see you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll leave you off with some Yankees roll call. Have a great day, everyone.